everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. So Rihanna has shared the pictures of her newborn baby. I'm so happy for her family, and the baby is so freaking cute. People thought the baby was a girl even after the blogs reported that it was a boy, but she did confirm this is a boy, okay? Now, congratulations to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky on the new addition to their family. Now, moving on, Danity Kane member Aubrey airs Diddy out, okay? Recently, it was shared that Diddy would be giving back rights to his artist's music. Listen to what Aubrey had to say.
So Aubrey exposed Diddy. Listen, I was waiting patiently for somebody to talk about the situation, because the minute I heard that Diddy was giving the artists back their rights to their music, I knew there was like a lot of strings attached. So Aubrey was on Making the Band years ago, and she was in Danity Kane, which Diddy was responsible for them. And if you know, you know. They made millions of dollars selling a lot of records and did not see a cent. Allegedly. So in order to get their streaming rights back, they have to sign an NDA that says they can't say anything bad about Diddy. They can't talk about their experiences. This is ridiculous.
You can have your rights back to your music after Puff went under and somebody else bought our catalog. So this is long after we have 2 double platinum albums, $14, $15 an album from 2 million albums is, what is the math on that? 48 million?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a mathematician, but maybe.
So $48 million somebody made on me.
Yeah.
I did not make anything. When I said I did Christina Aguilera for free, I didn't do Christina Aguilera for free, but the record label recouped it all. We were in debt at the end of that tour.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So I worked for free for the first 6-7 years of my career, basically, and also MTV was not paying us. And this is another part that I have that I feel some kind of way about, because MTV since then, in these recent years, has brought back every big cult show, meaning it had millions of followers, and it was at least 6 seasons, right? Yeah. Making the Band is one of those. They brought back Real World, they brought back Jersey Shore, they brought back Laguna Beach. Making the Band is the only one that they did not bring back. And Making the Band is the only cult MTV show that made that network, one of them, that they have never played in one rerun. Not one rerun. So I'd like to know why. And if it has something to do with Diddy, then again, what I'm wondering is when this benevolent man who's just now had a change of heart and has decided to pay us as talent and also as writers, we're credited with publishing. So basically, we only get the amounts due since Sony bought our catalog.
Okay. So
streaming for the past couple years, it's about $800, $900, some in the hundreds. Okay. And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or actions prior to the date of the release. I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music, or EMI, or Sony ever in public.
So that you just got recently for this thing? I
got it a few months ago when he started doing this. So what's happening is artists, some of them, not all of them, are being given streaming royalties and ownership back over our publishing on songs that we wrote at a time when you know that you have to stream a song 1 million times to make a cent.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hundreds of dollars. And me, as somebody that's a girl's girl, I hit everyone in my group and said, absolutely do not take this deal. I can get us a show on Hulu right now and talking about boy bands and girl bands, because you have to realize I offered girls, I called all of them. I offered some of the girls, hey, if you need $800-900, I'll give it to you. Don't sign this. This is just a way to get you to never be able to publicly speak about what we have experienced. And to my knowledge, allegedly, there's only 2 of us from Danity Kane that did not sign this deal. The money that you're getting is not coming through Puffy or Combs Music. This is a deal with Sony Music.
Now, if you don't know, Danity Kane was a girl group that did really well. They were on the hit show Making the Band on MTV and had a ton of fans and success, with the music and the albums they put out in a very short period of time. And it's a shame that we're finding out that these ladies barely saw any money from all of their hard work or the show that they were on. I definitely feel like they should get a reality show, share their opinion on what happened. They definitely have tried several times to get back together, but never with all of the members. But I will be here for a TV show with them. Now, speaking of people not getting paid, Monique and Countess Vaughn are airing out CBS over them not getting paid for their hit show, The Parkers. Now, I'm actually watching this show right now on Netflix, and I guess actors aren't getting paid royalty checks. Listen to this.
Hey, my sweet babies, I'm Monique.
And I'm Sydney.
And we're coming to y'all today to let you know we're standing with all the unions that are striking right now. And we have a story that we must share of our own with the community. Countess Vaughn and I did a show called The Parkers. The Parkers has now been on air for 24 years. And they're trying to convince us through our ownership of the show that we made absolutely no money.
And it's baffling, being that when you have a conversation with the executive producers and they allude to the fact that the show in its entirety, 5 years, was made for under $70 million. It went out of production in 2004, but by 2009, we see profit participation statements that show the program made over $700 million, but yet was in a close to $1 billion, if not $1 billion deficit.
So what we're asking you, CBS, is can you please treat these two black women fairly? When our brother Dave Chappelle, who ironically had a deal with CBS, said he signed the deal out of desperation and it was a bad deal, they were able to go back and do the right thing. And they made that deal fair and they paid Dave Chappelle what he rightfully deserved. What we're asking you, CBS, don't pay us any more, but don't pay us any less.
And the reason why we're having this conversation out loud for the community to hear is this. We see the numbers and they still don't want to pay. What will happen to you when you don't even know the numbers exist?
So we're asking you, and when we say community, we mean community as in the ones that's fighting for equality. Will you stand with us? CBS, will you treat us fairly? We love y'all for real, my babies.
People trip me out, always saying something like, we lying, it's not true. Yes, give us our money. You would be mad if you worked all week and when it's time to get your check, they go, oh, the last other checks that should cover it. We paid you already. No, but did you give me for my services now, today? All the days that you have played our episodes. Pay that. It's not fair. People trip me.
So they are definitely standing with the rest of the actors in the entertainment field in regards to the strike. CBS, cut them a check, okay? Because y'all definitely got their shows still playing for years, okay? Now, there's been a lot of talk about SZA and how her manager pulled her performance for the VMAs due to her not being nominated for Artist of the Year. Now, SZA is expected to basically become the first artist with multiple #1 hits on the Hot 100 this year. And her album, SOS, we all know her album did amazing. And it's now the highest charting album from 2022 on Billboard 200 this week, which actually surpassed Taylor Swift's album, Midnights, for the first time since May 1st. So I definitely think she deserves to at least be nominated. I mean, come on. I kind of knew Taylor was going to take it because it's Taylor Swift, but SZA dominated, okay, with that album. She cleared the girls, all right? Now let's get into some dating updates. So Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr. have been hanging out recently. Not surprised. And we all heard about Teyana Taylor and Iman basically being separated after 7 years of marriage. After it got out that, he was with another girl, Teyana defended him and said infidelity was not the reason for their separation and they're still best friends. And, they're not together. So she's like, not too much on him. We're separated. He can do what he want to do. You know, so she's cool with it. Now, we also got a little more information on Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, because you know that Jeezy just filed for divorce from her. And it's reported that they broke up because they couldn't agree on certain family values and expectations. Now, isn't that something you're supposed to talk about before you had a baby, before you get married? You know, when y'all dating a couple months, like, this stuff's supposed to come out. So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.